What's up, everyone? In today's video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin as well as Kadena KDA, one of my favorite layer 1 protocol platform proof of work mineable coins. This thing is going to be huge in my opinion. If you guys haven't done your own research, I would highly recommend looking at this coin. Build the future on Kadena. This is, in my opinion, going to be huge. Look at that, no cost transaction, energy efficient at scale. So this is very scalable coin. This is very cheap coin, safer smart contract. I would really highly have a look at this coin. As you guys can see right here, our partners, your product, they're backed by Polkadot, Ledger, Terra Luna, Wrapped, Cosmos, Zello. So we have a lot of good projects on top of that. So it's going to be very interesting in the next few years. This coin is quite new, I would say. Since 2020, this is not an OG coin. This is a pretty new coin in my opinion. And look at that, $2 billion market cap. We got it currently being traded at $12.66. So we're going to be covering this, but first we're obviously going to be covering Bitcoin because Bitcoin is king. We got a $62 million volume, okay? We got a volume to market cap ratio of 3%. That's not crazy, that's not a lot, but the volume is also down 23% since yesterday or in the past 24 hours. Another thing, guys, this is my tweet. I make daily tweets. Feel free, have a look at my Twitter. I'm trying to reach 900 followers by the end of January, so help me do that. Maybe we could hit it mid-January. I made a tweet right here about the volume profile, which we will be covering this. This was 2 hours ago. Bitcoin making big moves around the volume profile of VPVR. 48,000 is a strong resistance. Next zone would be 28K. Let's see what happens. Does that mean 28K would happen? No, 28K is approximately right here, the lowest of the volume profile. Does that mean that this is gonna happen? No, I don't think I don't think that my tweets will happen. I'm just saying that if we do break below 40,000 and even so 42,000, then we could see it. But let's have a look at the VPVR volume profile. For those of you guys who don't know what the volume profile is, it essentially tells you how much money was traded at that price level, not the time level, but the price level. Now this is a key strong point of control right here. Whatever happens, if I go back to the picture, as you guys can see, we made a big move around the VPVR right here. We saw a big wick to the downside, we saw a big wick right here, big moves around it, big moves to the top. We saw a massive dump right here, consolidation and a pump right here, and then boom, a dump all the way to the volume profile. So whatever happens around this region, this is really going to dictate what our next big move, in my opinion. But as you guys can see right here, we did have a fake out, a nice little fake out, the same way we had right here. Everyone thought that, oh look, we're at 59, 60,000. We went from 56 to 60. This was a breakout of this wedge, and then essentially we came back down. So this is exactly what's happening right now. We had this nice little consolidation period, came back up, had a nice little fake out, and came back down. So this is why I did not take any trades in this area. I know a lot of people FOMO'd into this area right here, and unfortunately that's not what happened. Another thing is, guys, the trend is your friend until it bends. We had 1, 2, 3. We had 3 touches essentially. We had a nice little rejection right here, but unfortunately we broke down below it. So as you guys can see, if I zoom in, this was the rejection we had. We came back, closed the candle at 53,000, and had a nice little pullback. Another thing is this right here. The trend is your friend. As you guys know, we did break below the trend, as you guys can see. So what can be the potential target in the near short term or future? Well, first of all, we do have this important critical zone that we have to look at 42,000. My second level would probably be 39,000, maybe let's just say 40,000, okay? If we manage to break these two levels, I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin retests this level at 28,000. So this is why I'm saying 28,000, because right now we are in a short-term bear trend. And if we have a look at the EMA ribbon on the daily time frame, it says it all. I mean, ever since we broke below the 17 on 17 November 17, the exponential moving average, we've just been declining ever since. So so we haven't been in a really bull trend. I mean, in my opinion, we would not only have to break the 53,000 level, but we would also have to break the EMA ribbon. If you want to be more bullish, we would have to break the trend line. So there's a lot of key factors right here that we're gonna have to break in order to be back in the bear trend. Another thing, guys, is we are also below the 200 moving average on the daily time frame. Now, if you guys know and are big into crypto, you know that the 200 moving average is a pretty big sign. So this is why I started with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is king. The reason why the market right now is slightly green is because Bitcoin is slightly up, currently up 1%. We do have this nice consolidation holding at the support at 45,882 to be exact. We had a few touches, but as you guys know and as we all know, that the more we touch support, the weaker it gets, and that's about it. So that being said, let's have a look at Kadena real quick on the daily time frame. If you guys remember my last video on Kadena, I did say that a nice little pullback would happen, and as you guys can see, this yellow line right here was essentially from last time, the last video I made. And why did I put this line right here, or this resistance? That is because of this area right here, this box. So I'm gonna draw a box right here. Actually, this is probably easier. This little box right here acts as a base, but it's a ceiling. Here, let's just say ceiling, not a base, okay? This right here was a nice little resistance, so we essentially got rejected. Not only did Bitcoin get rejected at the exact same time, but Kadena too. What was my prediction? If you guys remember in my last video, I did mention that my prediction was approximately coming back and retesting this area right here. Why this area? Well, let me put another box. This area acts as a box, this area acts as a base. So guys, trading is not so crazy. It's you essentially have to react to the charts and not essentially predict, because if you predict, you're just gonna lose. Like, this trading is not a guessing game. Trading is you're reacting to the market. And if you guys remember right here, you could have been up 35%, and if you would have sold at the peak, because this, I'm not saying at this peak, but at this area right here at 16.19 instead of 17, then you would have had a nice little correction of 24%, and you would have saved 24% of your portfolio. So you would have had a purchase power of essentially 24%. So if you put $10,000, you would have had $2,400 extra. And assuming you use 2 or 3x leverage, you would have been up as much as 75%, which is fantastic. So this is why you have to make and keep trading clean, not so crazy. Keep it simple, and things will be good. Anyways, guys, this is my update on Kadena and Bitcoin crypto. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I do daily updates. Have a look at my Twitter. Give me a follow. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.